Now, to come to an end in this course section, there is one last thing I want to do. I want to utilize this underscore document.js file to actually render this notification, which we have here, through a portal. The notification we're showing for the contact form is showing up correctly. It's rendered correctly at the bottom of the screen because of the styling it has. But of course, it is actually just dumped into this complex HTML structure somewhere nested in our HTML element tree. And whilst it looks correctly, that's not correct semantically, and it can make our page a bit more inaccessible as well. That's why we have this feature called React Portals, which allows us to render a component anywhere in our component tree, so to use it anywhere in our component tree, for example in the contact form JSX code as we do it now, but technically injected in a different place in the actual DOM tree. And that's then better for semantics and accessibility. Hence, using a portal here would make sense. But for using a portal, we need to use this underscore document.js file. Because that allows us to add an extra hook, which this portal will need somewhere in our HTML document. For example, here in body, at the bottom, maybe, we could add a div with an ID of notifications. This is totally up to you. And we can then use this div to portal our notification component into this place when it's being rendered. To do that, we can go to the notification component and convert it to a portal. That is pretty straightforward. All we have to do here is import React DOM from React DOM. And with that imported here, we return React DOM create portal. Then we have our JSX code like we do here. So that does not change. And then the second argument is a selector where we select our DOM element where it should be portaled to. And we use the native browser APIs for selecting that place. For example, with document, get element by ID, and then notifications. So this ID I assigned in document.js here. That's what I now use for my portal here. And with that, it will be portaled there. Now, if we reload this page and I enter some data here, max, this is a message. If I open the developer tools and go to the elements tab, watch this div here at the bottom, this div with an ID of notifications. If I click send message, it updates and it actually contains the notification markup. So that component or the HTML code of that component is rendered down there even though we use it in the DOM tree of the contact form. So that's a pretty nice React feature. Not Next.js exclusive, but easy to use with Next.js when setting your own document.js file. And that's therefore the last thing I wanted to add to this project.